Hey guys, welcome back. This is gonna be my first YouTube video ever. Well, also not really because I did a Minecraft video and stuff, but whatever. I'm in school right now. I have to do stuff.
And if any of you guys just got into the Zoom, you are doing a vocabulary today. It's on like terms. Reviews what we did last week.
Okay, we're doing vocab right now. Whoops. I guess you guys. Yeah. I got correct. Okay. I knew it was exponent. I'm sure stupid. Constant. I'm gonna go with expression. Yes, I got it right. Equal, even, matching. Constant? No, it's equivalent. Variable. Yes, I got it right. It's group. Equal to something else. Equivalent. Expression. No? Oh, it was a exponent. Group.
Anybody else in the room right now not get the second book?
This one is expression. I have 2 more questions left and then I'm done with this, and then I have to work on a packet. And if I don't finish it, it's for homework. So far I only have one thing to do for homework. Yay. Yes, I got that one right. Yep, I knew it was it. It's probably exponent. Okay, well, I got a 10 out of 16. That means I got 6 wrong. Oh yeah, don't mind this yellow stuff on my hand. It's paint. Okay. Now I'm done with that. I'm not turning on my camera.
Again, if you're done, you should be copying down your assignments for the week.
That's my teacher. I gotta write down my assignments for the week. Even though I really don't need to, because she's just gotta tell us what we have for homework. I wonder what we're doing tomorrow. Yeah, we're playing bingo tomorrow.
No, we are doing a vocabulary right now.
We're doing Desmos on Thursday.
So this is your
GimKit.
participation
If you
for
do
today.
not know
Actually,
what
there's
GimKit is,
two
you
participation
need to go
grades for
look
today.
it up. And it's like
That's
the
one.
best game ever. And Desmos is kind of also not. Also, if you're wondering why I skipped Wednesday, because we don't really have school on Wednesday, we just have attendance to do on Wednesday, which is we go on school. Don't mind the TV. Don't mind the TV.
I'm gonna probably give like another 2 minutes.
So this is
it looks
Wednesday.
like most of you just need to finish up the vocab.
That's what we have to do on
And
Wednesday.
those of you that are done with the vocab, most of you looks really good, like a lot of 80s, 90s, 100s. Some of us might have went a little too fast.
Not me, because I got 10 out of 16. That means I got 6 wrong. So that means I would be in the 70s.
If you need help getting into the vocabulary, you need to let me know, because there's a couple of you that aren't even in it yet. So I'm not sure what you're doing or
It's not
what
that
the
hard
reason
to do
is.
the vocab. I'm not people's problems. I honestly don't know why you are so ignorant. And yes, these are not real glasses. They're just blue light glasses that help my eyes, so they don't hurt. Because I've been looking at electronics like every single week. House for the clean, fresh, I'm good. Baby with the brown, I'm good. I'm body on that room. Okay. By the way, you can see my teacher in my classes. Just don't look at her because.
Okay, so there's just like 2 of you
don't
that
need-
must have a couple more questions to go on the vocab, and there's about 2 or 3 of you that haven't started it yet. So remember, this is a grade. Your assignments for the week. So I'm just going to share my screen so you can see what today's all review on what we did last week. So today is not going to be overly difficult. If you thought last week, you were kind of by the end of the week, did, somewhat understand it, then today's just kind of review of that. So I'm just going to share my screen so that you can see the assignments. Those of you that are in the room, it's written on the back wall, so you can check your assignments there. Today we're doing a partner sheet, which is in the pink packet. We're going to start it. We're basically doing all the work in class, but your job for homework is going to be to match them up. So the work's going to be done. You're just going to have to do some matching. So that should be easy enough. Again, it's in the pink packet. I'll show you that in a minute. Tomorrow's homework is also in the pink packet. So if you are looking at Tuesday, it says 3-1 sheet. The front of it says 3-1, the back of it says 3-2. We're doing the 3-1. We're starting it in class tomorrow. We're playing bingo in class tomorrow. And then your homework is going to be to do 33 through 48. It's 15 questions, but when you see what they are, it's really cool. All right, and then Wednesday. Remember, you have to do your check-in on Wednesday. That's the only way you get marked as here for math is by doing the check-in. It probably takes you longer to get logged into the check-in than to actually do it. It's not meant to take you very long. The work that you're going to start on Wednesday is a Castle Learning. And then remember that problem set 9 is due on Wednesday. Many, many, many of you need to be working on problem set number 9. All right, and then Thursday is out of your book, which is why I said make sure you have the new book. It's page 379, 1 through 13. And then no homework Friday. Nope. The only quiz this week that you have is the Castle Learning for Wednesday. That is a quiz. That's a quiz grade. So you got to make sure you actually do that one, because otherwise you're taking a 0 for a quiz grade. All right, and then did you notice on Friday we're going to do another one of the GIM kits? So we'll see if we can figure out who the imposters are this week. All right.
We're doing
What? That's right. One class, actually, that class next door, I wound up being one of the imposters, and then Brody was the other one. Everybody figured me out right
I
off the bat, and then it took a little bit longer, but they figured out Brody. So by the
I
end of the
swear
period,
to
I kind
God.
of gave them a little hint, though. By the end of the period, we had both imposters.
I swear to God. Last week I was the
How'd I give 'em a hint?
imposter.
Because they thought it was
And-
him, but then somebody
I
had
got
him
out
cleared,
right
but that's
away.
because I kept sending
Like-
him points, and when he gets points, if you're the imposter, which I didn't really realize this until I was the imposter, you can, if you have enough points, you can fake an investigation. So it like forces somebody to do an investigation on you, but then it shows that you're cleared when you're really not. So that throws a whole new thing into it that I didn't really know. It did that, so.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, because then it's like, how do you? But he can only do that, or the person can only do that as many times as they have. It's like 15 credits in order to do that. So.
I mean, that
Okay. Sorry guys if this video is boring. It's
Yeah.
it's like a trip through my school.
I actually thought it was fun being the
And
imposter,
daddy.
but I don't know.
This video is probably
Actually,
gonna
no,
be
that's
an
not
hour
true.
long.
When I was in your class the other day, trying to help you guys figure out who it was, and we figured out Rayanne. Well, we got her right. We just didn't get the second person.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't get. Matthew tricked us.
By the way, that was my full name.
Probably, yes.
But she
See, that's
just-
what Matthew did.
we were all like,
What? Yeah. All right. So
got out right
I'm
away.
going to ask you to get out your pink packet and open it to the sheet that looks like the one that I have pulled up on the screen right now. It says column A, column B, and it's got these problems on it. Brenna, you're my go-to. Can you just talk? Because I feel like the second period I couldn't hear anybody, but first period I could. So can I hear you guys?
Hello? Can you hear me?
All right, I just turned the
Hello?
volume up. Okay, good. All right, good. I can hear you guys. All right, perfect. Okay, so on this
This is
sheet
what we
here.
have to do.
I'm going to give you each 3 problems that you have to solve. So you're only actually doing work for 3 problems. Okay, and then by that, everybody in the room is going to basically finish the whole sheet. We're going to write all the answers down before you go. But there is a matching answer in column 1 that matches with the answer in column B. So I'm going to do one for you right now so you can see what I mean where they match. But think about the vocabulary that you just did on the vocabulary. So remember what we're doing here. In these, number 1, 3x, -5, and 9x are all terms, right? And the idea of what we're trying to do is we're trying to put together the like terms. Okay? And we do that by grouping them. Remember, we reordered them and grouped them so that all of our x's were together, all of our constants were together, y's, if there are any, there together also. So in the vocabulary, a couple of you were getting that grouping word wrong. That's when we reorganize the expression so that they're grouped by their like terms.
This
Right? And then you
is
have to look at the
not-
coefficients, which are these numbers
Okay.
in the front, when you are adding them
I
together.
think I'm flipping.
So
out,
if everybody
but
looks at number
I am
1,
not. So stop.
number 1. Okay.
No,
Alright,
I'm not
so number
left-handed.
1, remember
So
what we would
stop
do
that.
first, and you guys should do this too. We would rewrite this so that we have our like terms. And be careful with the negatives. So remember, whatever the sign is in front of it, it has to go with it. So now I have them regrouped. So because I have them regrouped, I can now combine my like terms. So how many x's do I actually have, Bryce? Yep, so I've got 12 x's. And what else do I have with that? The -5, right? Oops. Oh, this is working really good first grade. All right, so my final answer is 12x minus 5. Now, in column B, there is a problem that also has an answer of 12x minus 5. And so this is what you're going to have to do tonight is find all these matches. So I'm going to tell you this first match. If you look down here at letter F, okay, on letter F, do you see how there's 12 x's there and there's no other x's with it? So we can see the 12x. And we know that this -4 and this -1 are going to go together to make -5.
Oh, I have to do.
So there's our match. 1 matches
You
with
see.
F. So on this line, we're going to put F. Okay, now you're not going to be able to match anything up right now because you don't know all the answers. You can't match them until you have all your answers. So I'm going to assign each of you some problems to do right now. You're going to spend 5 minutes working on your problems. Then I'm going to call on every single one of you to give me your answers. We're all going to write them down. And your homework tonight is going to be to go through and match them up like you just did. Now, you might come across some that are wrong because your classmates might have made a mistake, but that's okay because we're going to learn from the mistakes and we're going to try to figure out what did they do wrong, like why can I not find a match for this one, and you're going to go back and fix them. Hopefully there's not going to be too many to fix. All right, so here, Bryce, you got kind of an easy job because you're doing 1, 2, and 3, so circle those on your paper right now. Leah, you're doing 4, 5, and 6. Did Gordon ever come on? I don't think so. Sydney, at home, you're doing 10, 11, 12. Julie, you're doing 13, 14, 15. All right, in column B, Devin, you're doing ABC. Zach, you're doing D, E, F.